Hi guys, so we're going to be talking today about the differences between America and kind of the rest of the world, as well as what their perspective is on the rest of the world as grown up in America or on American soil.
Yes.
Is that the right word?
American soil.
And I'm from Scotland and my name's Katie.
Sabian from Puerto Rico.
My name is Blake. I'm from Lake Wales.
My name's Armington from St. Petersburg, Florida.
So we're going to go through some topics today. One of them being like alcohol and the legal age for alcohol, education, sports, how easy it is to get a driver's license, and food. So what do you guys think about America having a legal alcohol age of 21?
I mean, it's kind of pointless. We start drinking at like 16 anyways.
I think it's good for like in public and not
Well, yeah.
like if I think you should be able to drink if you're 16 in your house, but anything outside of that, I think they're still too young, and like so many car accidents happen because of that. So
Yeah.
that's
so,
my opinion on going out of the house.
like at home, we're 0% alcohol for driving a car. Like, so if you even like have half a glass of wine you get in your car, you've lost your license. And they're strict on it. But we can drink, like, I can go to the bar with my parents at 16 and drink beer or wine. At home, it's kind of whenever, like, our culture is, like, drinking from a young age. And then 18, do what you want, drink what you want, basically. But the issue is, like, I had never seen anyone drink drive, so I came here.
Do you have like problems? Like there's like a lot of problems in the U.S. because like people start like at 18 or 17 or 16 or whatever, and like I've seen people at my high school get hooked on it, like, and it kind of, I don't know, it kind of, you can tell it like kind of messes with them at some point. Do you guys have that in your country?
Not as much. Like, my biggest
Wow.
thing when I got here was I went to my first college party freshman year and I'm like, why are kids drinking straight vodka? I'm like, that's not good. Like, just mix it, you're gonna be
Are you
fine.
talking about like being an alcoholic?
Yeah.
So, like, obviously, like, there is still alcoholics, but I don't think, like, our outlook's not the same on alcohol at all.
Mhm.
Like, it's such a social thing as well. Like,
Yeah.
we can go to a bar sober, have 3 or 4 drinks, and then go home. Well, like, I feel like a lot of time here, like, you guys pre-game to go to a bar, you pre-game to go to a bar, you...
Yes.
I think the stigma here, the stigma here kind of makes it worse because, like, a lot of parents don't want their kids drinking at 16,
100%, yeah.
and that makes them like want to do it even more and like over binge. I feel
So once you get that freedom, you're on a
Like,
roll.
yeah, like, even when I was, like, pretty young, probably younger than I should have been, like, I always remember getting water with wine, like, diluting it down, so I always knew the taste of it. So even when I turned 16, it was never like, oh my god, I get to order a wine, this is great. It was more of a, alright, okay, can I have a glass of wine, please?
Do you even drink?
I do, but in Puerto Rico, it's 18. So it's like the happy medium between 16 and
Yeah.
21. But either way, I think socially it's fine because, you know, guys and girls would start with their parents. Of course, you know, they'd give the thing, oh, try this, try that. And then, of course, I don't think there's as much drunk driving as in Puerto Rico as there is here, though. That's another thing that I can agree with Katie. So it's social, like, it's also a social thing. I think in PR at least, everyone kind of drinks not by themselves but with everyone else, and you know, with everyone, not alone.
Yeah.
So that's what I find different, at least in both places.
And like when you're driving past like the lights of the Coop and stuff, like one of the girls that was here last year from Sweden, she was like, I just can't believe they have car parks at a bar. Like, why would you have a car at a bar?
Oh yeah, that is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't really until I thought about it, I
What
was
do you
like,
mean, like the amount of cars that are there?
no, like there's not a car park.
Yeah.
And most of the places in
What's
Europe,
a car
Parking
park?
lot.
like a parking lot.
Parking lot.
Like, you couldn't drive your car there, park, go in for drinks, and then leave.
I don't get it.
So
Because like you go to the bar to
Yeah.
drink and then you
you're
like
driving home.
yeah.
Yeah.
They completely avoid
Is that
you
not-
driving then and there and
How do
driving
you-
back.
How does it work?
Walking.
Walk.
But it's tiny there then?
Not really.
That's so much
How far?
It's a bit. It's actually essentially it's a lot safer because
Yeah.
you avoid
And you get to
Well,
walk
no, I
out the
agree it's
alcohol.
safer, but
You
we can't
walk-
just walk.
You
Yeah.
walk.
somewhere.
You walk to get sober, and you
Yeah.
walk in sober. You walk out either
Yeah.
drunk
Like
or
if I was to take my car to the bar, I would have to park at like the local train station, and I live like a mile away walk from the club in my town. So like by the time I get home, I'm sober.
Exactly. I mean, it makes sense. It's
Especially-
I like.
Or
I
It
you
like
makes
just have a
sense.
DD.
Oh, yeah, that's
Designated
it.
driver, or sometimes DDD's designated drunk driver, and whoever's the least drunk. I'm just kidding. Family, I'm kidding.
Like that was a big culture shock for me.
Yeah.
But it was like even though I've got family out here, like no one ever had done it.
Mm.
And then I came to college and I'm like, why are you driving? Like, I don't want to get in your car. But then that's another thing, like my mind kind of changed because now I'm 4 years in and I'm like, oh, you're having 2 beers. Like, okay, have fun. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Like that changed a lot.
I didn't even think about all that.
Okay, what's up next?
Okay, what's another?
Education.
I did not learn.
I
I'm gonna
feel
let
like
you right now.
guys get high school degrees for showing up.
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't, like, for me, maybe because I absolutely hated high school, or I hated school, like, I'm terrible, like, I don't care. Not now, like, I'm good in school,
Yeah.
in college, but, like, I feel like I learned, but, like, I don't remember any of it.
Like, what we do in college here, like, obviously I'm sure it changes school to school, but, like, here, I feel like what we're doing now, so our high school's 6 years. We go into high school at 11.
What?
Yeah. And, like, I graduated
What do you
early, I
do
was
before
17.
high school?
Primary school. So we're there for 7 years.
So you have 14 years?
Oh, so you have like 2 instead of 3?
Yeah.
Because we have elementary,
Yeah,
middle
so we,
school,
like-
and high school.
We go to kindergarten at like 3 to 4, and then I started
Yeah.
primary school at 4, but like most people are 5. You're there 5 to like 12, but I was 4 to 11, and then you graduate 17 or 18.
Wow.
So like, what I learned for like my exams I sat at 16 was literally my freshman year here. Like,
Yeah,
some of the classes was like literally what I had already done.
I had that too sometimes.
That's like if you're in, like, AP classes, you know?
Yeah.
Like, harder classes,
Yeah.
then you've already learned it. That was not my case.
We don't have we don't
I
have
dropped
that
AP
AP
classes.
stuff.
Yeah.
Really?
No, we
Do you have, like, advanced or...
So like from my first to third year at school, it's like complete like broad curriculum, like PE, English, maths, geography, history, all that stuff. And then fourth year you choose your own subjects, and that's your first load of exams, Nat 5. Fifth year you're taking hires, and then sixth year you're either taking more hires or advanced hires, depending on where you want to go to university. Because our university at home's free. So like the majority
Oh,
of
yeah,
people like
that's right.
do like I question
Free
that
college?
decision a lot. Yeah.
That's free college of it.
We get free college, free
Education.
healthcare, and free prescriptions. Free yeah, I don't know why I'm here.
Are you guys' taxes high?
Only if you're making a lot of money. Like the rich
Oh.
get taxed bad.
Oh, okay.
But like at the same time, like so like my dad for a long time, like he was in quite a high tax bracket. But like old kids get free lunches, like free everything. So it was one of those things you're like, okay, like I'm paying for other people
Yeah.
and that's okay.
Scoot in the video. My teacher just from first grade said Remy had a great first grade teacher. Yeah, I learned a lot in first grade.
Was that your favourite one, finger painting?
I don't remember any of it.
But I also think like from what I've got is like education here, you guys get so many extracurriculars because
Mhm.
obviously we don't have sports and stuff, which then leads us into our next topic of like sport. Like we don't have high school clubs. Like if you want to play a sport, you're joining a club.
So, okay.
Like
So
we all play.
what do you
club.
have there?
So like our school had a soccer academy.
Like actual
Soccer.
Okay,
yeah.
just
But
double
that
check.
was linked with like our local professional team. So they basically like take them through the academy, and then it's the evaluation of whether or not they're getting signed. Rugby, like we don't have school teams, like it's a club team. I have figure skated, played soccer, and it was club teams I played for.
You have cheerleading?
No.
This is gonna be our special guest. Hold on.
Probably want to get next to the phone.
What?
Hello?
Hello?
Why you calling me?
Why are you calling me?
Why are you calling me from a 904 number?
It's my friend's phone. We're on Facebook Live right now because we are doing a live talk show for our video class. So we're using my phone.
Hey, in Indy, do you cheer on that Sunday?
Yes. Cheer, that's good. This is part of our topic. Yes, can I call you later?
If you want.
Bye.
Cheerleading's not really a big thing. I always remember the soccer team my dad supported. I had cheerleaders, and I always remember like going to the games. I'm like, I want to do that when I'm older. And then I came out here and I went to Jacksonville Jaguars game, and I'm like, I want to do that. And when I was like 12, I tried to start a cheerleading team at my primary school at Denmark.
Take me there.
Yeah,
I'll make it work.
You can start one, it'll be fine. But other than that, like I feel like sports here is such a big deal.
It's huge.
Yeah.
And like I'll say, like my parents were always quite hard on me when it came to sports. If I wasn't good at something, they just made me stop. But like when I get here, no, like you have no idea the amount of things I get told off about.
Get in the video, Katie. Let's go this way.
Sorry, mum and dad, I'm calling you out here. But like here, like sports comes first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they've always come first. That's why I said when I was in high school, middle school, like I was in a club, cheerleading club, basically all-star program, and that was my main focus. It's probably why I didn't do great in school, but it got me to where I am now, and I'm in college.
Yeah, 100%.
Cheer comes first, honestly.
I don't. Well,
I go for school.
I always remember watching like Bring It On, and I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing. For my 15th birthday, I went to the Hard Rock at Universal. It was my dream.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
That's
like
funny.
the likes of like when you see kids that are like 12 and are getting signed for colleges, I'm like, anything could happen in 6 years. Like
Yeah.
what? But it's so normal out here. But I also feel like you guys are better at sport because of that.
Yeah, like a lot of people, like I spent a lot of time like getting private training for baseball, like growing up. Like just, I played ever since Little League, and then after Little League I went into travel ball.
I love the fact Little League's a thing here.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it was fun. And
We
then,
were watching the TV and there's like little kids playing baseball. I'm like, this is great.
oh yeah, the Little League World Series, yeah.
Not
Amazing.
the World Series.
Absolutely amazing.
You guys, so you don't have baseball?
No, we don't have baseball.
Hockey?
Big ice hockey.
What?
Ice hockey?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're big on ice hockey.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like, my cousin, he went out to Canada when he was 16. Like, obviously it's cold all the time. So yeah, like we follow a lot of hockey. Manty's a massive
love
Tampa
hockey.
fan.
Ugh, that's my favorite sport.
Hockey we have, rugby we're massive on. But we also have that like Gaelic football, but I've never seen it before. I don't know what it is. It's like the bells. Yeah, I don't know. Dancing's huge. Ice skating, massive on soccer. That's probably everyone's main thing at home. And field hockey.
Who's on? The last person.
Adrian Butler.
Oh, no.
No?
Listen, he's gotta get off real quick.
Can you please leave our video?
That's my coach.
I'm sorry. But like the facilities and stuff here is unreal compared to at home. Like you go to like college at home and you're playing club sports, you're not gonna get taken through a program and made to be the best you're gonna be.
But you don't have snow cones.
We don't have snow cones, and I think that's something we should bring to the UK. whole of Europe deserves snow cones.
So good.
Talking about food here. What's your guys' thoughts on it? Do you trust the food you eat, or what's your...
Well, at Weber, no. Heck no, I'm not eating the stuff here.
Like, I kept all summer. I just kept seeing like TikToks, and it was like girls here that were gluten free go to Europe, and suddenly it disappears.
What's like a typical meal for you?
Like
Back home.
salmon, rice, vegetables.
Okay.
Like the way it is, but it tastes different. Like, see chicken here. I don't know what you guys put in your chicken.
No,
I
yeah.
can agree with
Like
that.
our chicken breasts are literally like a pound, and then you get here, and I'm like,
They're huge.
like massive.
Are they good though?
At
No.
home, yeah, so good.
Not here though.
Here's disgusting.
What do you?
That's bad.
I eat everything here. Like I just
Oh,
eat
okay.
it and pretend that it tastes
Do
fine.
you have Chick-fil-A?
No, we don't have chicken.
Do you like Chick-fil-A?
I do like Chick-fil-A.
So
we only just got Taco Bell.
That's disgusting.
Wow.
That is some fake meat.
Yeah.
And you said McDonald's. There
Yeah.
was, but it keeps coming in and
Yeah,
out.
like no one really wants it.
I mean, I wouldn't want it
No.
either.
Yeah.
Like, so like where I stay, I think I've probably told you, like my town, there's like 5,000 people, but in the summer there's 15. Like all the Americans got our houses. It's where, like, it's the home of golf. But like there's one main street and then all the houses come off of that. On the main street there's like fruit shop, butchers, bakery, everything like that. So like it's easier for us just to walk down the street, get our groceries, than it is to go to the supermarket. And I stay in a pretty big town compared to like most of the other rural towns.
So you get everything individually, like
Yeah.
small stores. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
but they're like, so like the street's like a mile and a half. There's like those little stores, there's 13 bars and 2 clubs. So like, everything's on the one street. Like there's like the big thing, it's called the Prestwick Pub Crawl, and you start at one end of the street, you have a drink in every bar to get to it. You don't usually make it. But yeah, like I feel like at home, it's gonna sound stupid, but like grapes don't go out of date here. Like I had grapes in my fridge there for 2 weeks and they never molded.
They preserve them.
Like see at home, like you're 3 days.
Grapes?
Yeah, and like eggs.
Oh yeah, eggs. Actually, my
Crazy.
side is pretty the same thing.
So you're probably the same. Then.
So-
like most
So
of
how is
us are
that
veg.
different?
Majority amount
Don't
of this-
chickens all do the same thing?
Yeah.
You,
So
you inject them with steroids.
majority amount of the stuff that we get from Puerto Rico are homegrown. So fruits, vegetables, it's like local farms,
Yeah.
and you know we all have our own chicken, we all have our own pigs. Like everything is like then they're made, and it's smaller portion sizing, of course. So it's like coming here and eating a lot more. I'm used to it now because I've lived here for a majority amount of my life. But going back and forth, it's like I have to eat more there than here. So it's like I don't know why, but I always switch like stomachs because it's like I have a smaller stomach there but a bigger stomach here. So like over there it's a lot healthier. You don't see as many big people there. Of course you have your McDonald's, you have this, you have that, but the food actually looks like their picture.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so it's like we in Puerto Rico are really big in food. Food is like a really big thing there. So it's like we make our food how it's supposed to. So everything's handmade. Everything, if it's not handmade, it's like culturally
Mhm.
made. You know.
I seen a thing the other day and it's probably similar to like Puerto Rico. Like here, you guys don't see like going out for dinner with your friends as like a social occasion. Like if you guys go to Frostbite, like you go in, you eat dinner and you leave.
Mhm.
Like we go out for dinner at home, you're there for 4 hours.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And like you'll have your meal and then it's like, oh hold on, like finally
Yeah, you're
get
still
like
talking,
bread or
yeah.
like whatever.
That's not.
And like everything's just done quickly here. It's like you're in, get out.
In and out.
Yeah.
That's what my dad says. That's how I grew up. Get in, get out. Pick up your to-go food and get out. Fast food, if I'm not like in through the line within 5 minutes, I'm out.
Really?
Listen, unless like it's Chick-fil-A, you know, I'm gonna wait. But no, I don't have time for that. I don't have the patience.
Yeah, that's probably like another thing, like work culture.
Mm.
Like how much you guys like live to work. Like see the lack of paid time off you guys get. It terrifies me.
Wait, the lack of what?
Like
Paid
paid
time off.
leave.
Oh.
Like, I thought 30, 40 days a year was standard.
Oh my gosh.
To work?
Like, to
pay
get
time
paid.
off.
Paid time off.
Yeah, that is not in Polk County.
And I was talking to, like, my old teammate.
Yeah, that is not in Polk County.
And I was talking to, like, my old teammate, and she was like, I don't have enough time to come down. Like, I can't get time off work. I'm like, why? Where have you been? You've not left the country. And she's like, Casey, I only have, like, 5-6 days.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't fancy that.
I mean, I wouldn't use the word that we love to work. I don't think we have a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like everything is like such high demand. Like we use such nice like stuff. Like I don't know how to explain it, but we all end up costing so much money, and it's like we all like have to pay for it somehow, or else it's like because if you don't make a lot here, then it's like I don't know. It's a really big like gap.
Yeah, you don't really have, like, that social reliance on the
Yeah.
government. Like, if we're not working, you get paid, like, decently until you find. But I think that's, like, most people I know at home, like, really enjoy going to work. Like, they're doing stuff that they want to do, while here it's like, I need to work, so hold on till I do 3 waitressing jobs. Like, I wouldn't enjoy that either, but... And another thing, your cars are huge. I don't know if it's the same.
Mine aren't.
No, ours aren't.
What?
You guys have huge
You
cars.
guys have really
We have big
cars.
roads.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Oh,
cars.
like
here-
size-wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, like my car at home, like the car I've got here.
Is that like a smart car? Do you even know what that is?
Yeah, I had my smart car. My first car at home was a smart car. But like I drive an SUV here, and at home that's like classed a family car. Like that's a big car at home, and then
Yeah.
like you guys have 20-gallon trucks here, and it's like what?
Especially in this area, all you see is what are they called? The semis.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
literally, every time I pull up to a light, I'm stuck between two and I'm like, what's going on?
Like I feel like everything here is just bigger.
It is. It's a lot bigger.
I'm glad you like. See, since you said like obviously Miss Oblivious over here didn't know Puerto Rico was part of America. I thought you were gonna be like, right, okay, yeah, like
No,
we are
I mean,
America.
it's like, because there, it's, at least in the U.S., roads are a lot more constructed. Over there's a lot of potholes, a lot of, like, ditches and divots. You might go over a river or something, and there's a lot more rain than here, so our cars can't be either too small nor too big, so they have to be kind of 4x4-ish. So if it's a small car, you have the wheels to tread different areas, you know? Because it goes back to work, because there's different areas in Puerto Rico where it's like it's either the city or where you're working a job that can actually supply that, or you're working next to a beach selling chicken on a stick for $1.50. It's great, honestly, but it's a lot of the things is like we have a good work ethic, but it's just a matter of where they work and
Yeah.
the difference in lifestyles. Like where I'm originally from, I'm like in the middle where I have a house, but I can also work at a chicken stand, or I can work in a high-end job. But you meet different types of people like that, especially there.
Well, that's quite cool actually.
Yeah.
That's crazy, because I feel like here it doesn't matter, like, where you came from exactly. You can get a job. I feel
You-
like just about anywhere, as long as, like, your background's good. At
You
the end
guys
of the day.
also have a lot more homeless people than we do.
Yes, I'll say that.
Yes, I mean, I can talk for Puerto Rico, but I don't know about.
We have the first homeless person in my town in the summer. That was the first person in my town ever. And they gave this woman a job within like 3 weeks. Like, so I think it was like the butchers or something. It was like, you can work, that's fine.
Yeah, you
I have no idea how that happens.
Like, how do you get to that point?
I don't want to get to
I
that.
don't mean that. I don't want to fit down. I hope none of you fit either. But like, I was in Chicago during the summer, and like we were walking to the train station, and it was just like I was crying my eyes out because it was like there was kids, and they're like under like cardboard and stuff, and I'm like, what gets you in that position? Like, does the government not collect people and give them houses? Like
No.
for every neighborhood at home that they build now, there's like 30% which is affordable housing, and that's basically like if you can't afford to buy a house, you'll get put in that house until you can.
Wow. Yeah, we don't have that.
No,
Clearly.
definitely don't have that. You don't even offer people a tent or something.
Yeah. I mean, another thing I noticed, other than Puerto Rico, when I go to Costa Rica, they have small houses. They're like probably as big as this room that the government gives to people that don't have houses. I mean, they're next to each other, literally next to each other, but it's this big. You know, they have a sink, they have running water, they have a shower, and a bed. It's literally one room, one kitchen, one living room. That's
But I
it.
feel like that also comes back to how expensive it is to live here
Yeah.
in the United States compared to like
Definitely.
other places.
It's way more expensive.
It's
here.
terrible.
Yes.
It's not like you can just go somewhere and know you'll be good there.
And everything's far apart.
Yeah.
Like that whole driving 40 minutes to go places isn't for me.
Listen, that's his lifestyle. He's lived here now.
It's 30 minutes here and then 45 minutes to my practice.
Oh no.
Because it's at the facility on 27. I live the opposite way. Yeah.
And like my pet hate is when someone goes, oh, it's only 15 minutes away, and then it's 40. And I'm thinking, why? I think that's all we need to cover today.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Well, thank you for listening. I hope everyone enjoys hearing a bit about Costa Rica and Scotland compared to you guys from America. But over and out. Why did I say over and out?